Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Claymore, chapter 106, The Phantoms in the Heart, part 1. Um, I am a little bit, kind of sad because, the stuff that was happening with Claire, Deneva, Priscilla, Helen, everything that was happening in the West was just, incredible. Like, it was so fun to read through that stuff, and then it almost kind of feels like a cliffhanger to leave off on, last chapter, finding out Claire being a part of that huge mass of Yoma energy, and Priscilla being in the middle of it, and then just to kind of leave that off as a cliffhanger, and then jumping to Maria this next chapter. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could be as excited for this whatever Miria is going to be up to as I am excited for Claire. So I guess my biggest hope is that we don't just focus on Miria for this whole chapter, and that we eventually do go back to Claire, because I want to finish that. But who knows, man. All right, so let's get started. Third day of the Shinro moon in the holy city of Rabona. A moment after a message arrived from Daytrich, the organization's current number 8, relating the events in the south and that Deneva and Helen were headed to the west. A warrior called the Phantom turned her broadsword on her comrade and quietly brought it down. Huh? Wait, what? Captain... Wait, what? Alright. Captain Miria, why? And look at Maria's face, man. If you get in my way, I'll do the same to you. Sorry, but with my eyes like this, there's no way I can stand against you. What does she mean? And got those two. I don't know how. I mean, especially with Galatea not having her eyes. I don't know how she'll be relevant again, but I really do hope that she can fight again or something. That'd be really cool. Um, anyway, would you fall to hell of your own? You would fall to hell of your own accord, Phantom Miria. She just walked away. Uh, I'm still like, why did she do that? Without wasting a moment, Phantom Miria left the holy city of Rabona. Oh, okay, so Galatea healed her? Okay, you're awake. That was sooner than I expected. Galatea, don't move. Your wounds will open. Why? Why did Miria do this to me? She cut you so you won't be able to move until everything is over. She's very skilled. What are you talking about? What do you mean until everything is over? After Daytrich's report, Miria had two options, go east or go west. As you know, the organization is short-handed right now. The protectors, Alicia and Beth, are gone. This is the perfect time to crush the organization. But with Miria by herself, she's going straight for the organization. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Um, I would at least try to regroup with what's left of the 7 ghosts, and then try going after the organization. But is Miria really going over there by herself? It'd be crazy. Okay. At the same time, her comrades are gathering in the west as a terrible crisis approaches. She is greatly worried. For a little while, Miria couldn't do anything. And then she chose to go east. And injured you. Why? Why attack me if she wants to crush the organization? I would have gone with her, whatever she chose. Exactly. Maria's resolve is different than yours. Crushing the organization has been Maria's goal from the start. It's something she must risk her life to accomplish. She has lived as a warrior and devoted everything to it. I know that. Didn't the 7 of us combine our strength to face the organization? She wasn't lying to us that time, and she truly doesn't want to kill her comrades. But unlike you, Miria has further plans. Further plans? When the time comes, Miria is going to kill humans for the first time. Humans? People in the organization? Yes. In the end, that's what it means to crush the organization. To turn her sword not on Yoma or awakened beings, but on humans. Can you do that? I mean, fair enough, but I still don't think that gives Miria the right to literally cut down her own comrade. At the very least, she could have hit the girl with like the blunt side of her sword of her claymore or something like that. But she like legit cut this girl, and I know Maria is skilled enough to cut her where it wouldn't be fatal, but like still, man, like jeez. Anyway, I'm sure that yes, maybe you could because you idolize Maria, but that would mean ignoring your true nature and just following Maria. I mean, they all have abandoned the organization, right? So, um, even though Galatea is right that they are ignoring their true nature, they have abandoned their true nature long ago. So, I think she's gonna be fine. Um, so now you understand why Maria wished to incapacitate you. In time, faith must break one of your hearts to pieces. Maria probably hoped for this situation from the start. Whoa. She really just cut down one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. From what I can see, eight claymores she just cut down. Um, it's not clear if they're dead or not because I don't see any blood. And at the same time, I don't really think like Maria would kill other claymores. Like I feel like her quarrel isn't with the claymores, right? Like it's just strictly with the organization themselves, the humans themselves. But and then again, like anyone who would get in her way, I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem killing. So I don't know. I feel like it could go either way, honestly. But I don't know. And the fact that she's got the old armor on as well, man. Um, okay, this next page you can actually see some blood. So, man, I don't know if they're dead or not. Okay, stop. You and I are from different battlefields. Alright, someone's coming up behind Maria, but Maria should be fine. The Phantom. Jeez, and Maria just easily cut them down too. You would think that, like since this is like a new generation of Claymores, you would think that the organization had did something to I don't know, like clearly differentiate them from, like Maria's class and Claire's class, for instance. Um, I don't know, maybe to like modernize them or just make them more powerful than the Claymores that came before them. But man, Maria just showing that like she's still like a problem. She's still a lot to handle, taking out these newer generation Claymores. Okay, so deplorable. Is the strength of our current upper numbers really so limited? So that's what I was trying to say. Like, just seeing, like, yeah, these are the new generation, but man, Maria is still, like, showing that, yeah, she's better than them. No, no, no. You should praise the invader. How much experience she must have accumulated as a warrior of the old era to become that strong. To face opponents with serious intent to kill you and incapacitate them all without killing any requires an incredible amount of skill. Yeah, so of course she just incapacitated them. She didn't kill any of them. And I should have. I'm so sorry that I doubted that for a second, man. But it makes sense. Again, what I was trying to say earlier is that her problem isn't with the claymores. Like, really, they're just doing their job, and it's not their fault that they've been like brainwashed by the organization, right? Like Maria's been there before, but her problem isn't necessarily with them. It is with the humans specifically. So it makes sense why she wouldn't kill them. Um, Okay, so we don't have Alicia and Beth, and the current numbers 3 and 5 didn't last a second. What's more, she's prepared to kill us. Most impressive. I had no idea she would become so strong. So close. You were almost there. Interesting. And it's also like I'm looking at the next page. They're small, trainees, twins. And I was just reminded that the organization we're working on Alicia and Beth's successors, right? Like after Alicia and Beth to try to improve that system. Um, I think they said like, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but like one of the hangups was the fact that they were like were Alicia and Beth sisters or were they actually twins? Because I'm trying to think like what's differentiating the two because I'm guessing these two now, these new versions of Alicia and Beth are gonna be probably work way better than the originals did, and I feel like is it because they're twins that these two are probably gonna work better? Um, I just don't remember if Alicia and Beth were twins or if they were just sisters. I don't really remember. Um, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so Maria's like, no way. All right. I'm trying to look at this design, man, and I don't like it, man. I really don't like it. Impossible. They've awakened? They don't have numbers yet, but we do, of course, have successors to Alicia and Beth. Oh, man, dude. Dude, so, I mean, here's a huge differentiator. Alicia and Beth, as we know, one of them was completely immobilized, because she basically had to store like keep in the consciousness of both warriors, so that the other one could go run amok while she was awakened. And so far, it seems like with these twins, um, they're both able to move around. It looks like, which is really interesting. The fact that that the organization have been able to make that work alone is like a major game changer, right? Um, okay. And it looks like, I mean, the other one has, the one that isn't awakened, like, has veins all across her face, too. So, like, how crazy would it be if she awakened as well? Like, man, anyway. They switched the awakening. Wait, what? Oh wow, they really did. Okay, because I was a little bit confused by what she mean by that, but oh wow, interesting, dude. And to be able to switch their awakenings like that quickly, like literally at the drop of a dime, is like pretty terrifying. Um, and just the fact that they're both like moving at the same time, you're like you really have to watch your, but like you really have to account for the both of them. Um, yeah, that's pretty insane, man. Um, all right, so let's see what happens. It's Maria. If I'm Maria, I'm retreating, man. She obviously didn't account for this happening. You get out of there. Like honestly, you have to go. Um, as I might have guessed, the Phantom Maria could stand against the twins, but they aren't the organization's trump card. Huh. That's the end of the chapter too. Okay. Um, I gotta admit, I'm really impressed that um I mean, like the beginning of this video, I was saying how the Claire and Priscilla stuff, everything that was happening in the West was just so interesting and so exciting to read through. That I just didn't want to stop. It was like a roller coaster that I did not want to get off of. Like literally, I did not want to stop reading that stuff. So come to find out in this volume that we're moving on to other things, that we're kind of switching over to to Maria, but Claire is still kind of left in this kind of vague, like what's going on with Claire kind of situation. Kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, because I would much rather prefer if we got our answers as to what's happening with Claire and finished that off, and then we moved on to Maria. So that felt like a little weird to me, that we just cut off, what's going on with Claire and then moved on to something else. But I gotta admit, man, this chapter was great. It was really fun to read as well. I think where it just mainly took me by surprise is just how quickly we got into it. Like Maria starting off at Rabona, or whatever it's called. I think it's Rabona. Let me go really quick. Um, yeah, Rabona. She like starting off in that city and then just immediately going to the organization was it happened like really really fast, all within one chapter. Like I didn't expect the pacing to be so fast, so I think that's what made this chapter a little bit more exciting for sure. Um, so yeah, I guess major talking or major points of this chapter. Besides, I mean Maria, I just feel for her, man, because like I said earlier, like she did not account for this. I don't think she would have gone into the organization knowing that the organization had another Alicia, like an improved version of Alicia Beth there. There's no way she would have gone there. The only reason she went to the organization in the first place was because she knew that Alicia and Beth were gone, right? So that gave her, enough, you know, I don't want to say confidence or whatever, but that basically gave her like a little bit of hope. Like, okay, the organization's two strongest warriors aren't there. I have a really good chance of going in there and slaughtering everyone, right? Um, that's the only reason, at least I think, that she went there in the first place. Um, with Alicia and Beth's absence, it would have made it far easier for her to go in there and do what she needed to do and get out. But now you add, Alicia and Beth's successors, and this makes it far more complicated. And I feel bad because she didn't account for that. She didn't see that coming. So now it's literally like, what is she going to do? And then apparently the organization isn't done yet. They also have like those twins aren't even their trump card or whatever. They still have something up their sleeve. So that's also like, what the hell is that going to be? Is that another set of twins? Is that just one warrior, or what is it? Because um, Alicia and Beth are they were number one and two, right? So you had them. Maria just took down numbers three and five easily. The twins, they don't have a ranking yet, but you would imagine. I mean, I would assume that since Alicia and Beth are gone, that those twins will then just replace them and take the number one and two slots, maybe. Um, so then the trump card, does that make it the number four ranked Claymore? But then that's also a little bit weird, because how would their fourth ranked Claymore, how would that be a trump card when your third strongest Claymore was taken out like in a matter of seconds? So I'm really curious to see if this trump card is even a ranked Claymore at all. Like, did she even have a number or something like that? I don't know. Um, if it is number four, then she has to have some crazy ability that Maria probably can't even, like, I don't know, like defend herself against, or something. I don't know. Um, I guess we'll find out next chapter, man. But yeah, that's basically it for this chapter. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more Claymore, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.